do you expect, about Gonzaga? What do you think from what you've seen of them? And do you expect Karnowski to play Saturday?
I don't know. I hope for Gonzaga's sake that he does. But they have a good team, and they have a great program. And it's just the respect that we have for Gonzaga, their coach, their staff. I mean, the run that they've been on, the 2-decade-long success story there is just unprecedented in the sport, really. And they have one of the elite programs in college basketball, not in the West Coast or not by non-BCS conferences. They go toe-to-toe year in, year out with the best programs, and this year is no different. We certainly have our hands full.
You didn't play Chance a whole lot with Boise. I assume that was matchup-wise. I didn't know with what Gonzaga has in that front court, do you expect to use him a lot more Saturday and get ready for that?
I think Chance will play every game from this point on. And Boise, you put an asterisk next to that game because their center is the best shooter on their team, and they really spread you out. You saw how it worked defensively when we went smaller, and that was our rationale for that. That had nothing to do with Deuce-on or trusting him or Chance. The games on our schedule, we're going to need Chance, we're going to need Deuce-on, we're going to need those guys to produce, play more, get better, learn, and we're going to need Ryan and Mark. And sometimes, in practice, Elliot Pitts plays the 4 almost all the time because we don't have enough players. So we could put him in there for a spot.
Mark's had some, I don't know if it's comparable at all, he's had some pretty good numbers against Gonzaga with USF, different role in different situations, of course, but you will need him a lot probably too Saturday. I mean, does that help having maybe get some confidence and familiarity?
Yeah, I think so. Mark Tollefson's doing some great things for our team. His offensive rebounding, his defensive rebounding needs to be better, but part of what he's done is really done a great job of blocking his own man out and freeing up teammates to get the defensive rebound. Without Caleb, we need everybody to do more. But I think that part of Mark, he's in his 7th game as an Arizona player, and although he's older, it takes some time to feel comfortable. And I think like his scoring, his three-point shooting, a lot of things that you almost expect him to do, he will do. But, he's doing a really good job for us in a lot of areas. And I think sometimes when we've been at our best, he's been right in the middle of being at our best. Same thing defensively. Fouling, I mean, that's the number one thing we're stressing with him, of picking and choosing when to pull back on an offensive rebound, time score situation, not lunging at shooters. We need him to be on the floor. We need him to play more quality minutes without fouling. And but he's working on it every day, and as you know, he's very coachable.
Sean, sometimes adversity is good for a team. We get stronger internally, and individuals get better. But sometimes too much adversity is too much adversity. Where are you at with that to this point?
Well, it's too early. While you're in the middle of it, I don't think you can predict the outcome. I think the way for us to get to a good outcome is to not get caught up in what's to come and what's happened, and just really stay locked in on what I always talk about, what we talk a lot about, and that's today. And stay in the moment today and have a great practice today. Learn on our end as a coach, staff, teach, make sure that we're figuring out how we can turn the ball over less. Figure out how we can make Alonzo more comfortable. Continue to figure out at our point guard position how those guys will continue to grow as the season grows, and that's what we have to keep our compass on, and the rest will take care of itself.